On August 28, 2025, an exceptionally violent storm front swept across Corsica in the evening, transforming the island of beauty into a genuine storm zone. This intense weather disturbance brought destructive winds reaching nearly 160 kilometers per hour, torrential rainfall, and repeated lightning strikes, plunging thousands of Corsicans into an evening of anguish and causing major disruptions to air transportation. This exceptional meteorological event will remain etched in collective memory as one of the most violent episodes ever observed on this Mediterranean island.
C'est quoi ce truc là? Oh putain, il y a l'arbre du voisin qui est tombé.
The first signs of this exceptional storm appeared early Thursday evening, August 28th, when Météo-France activated an orange alert for violent winds across the entire island. According to meteorological services, this particularly active storm front formed over the Mediterranean before unleashing itself on Corsica with an intensity rarely observed on the island. Weather forecasters had detected this threatening cloud mass several hours before its impact, but the actual magnitude of the phenomenon exceeded all initial predictions. Measurements taken by Corsican meteorological stations revealed impressive data that places this episode in the annals of island meteorology. On exposed headlands, wind gusts reached speeds approaching 160 kilometers per hour, placing this episode among the most violent storms ever recorded in Corsica. These exceptionally powerful winds transformed the island landscape within hours, tearing away vegetation and hurling debris hundreds of meters. Meteorological authorities emphasized the particularly sudden and intense nature of this storm, unlike typical episodes that develop gradually.
Oh my god, faut parler ici. Oh, wow!
The consequences of this storm on Corsican infrastructure were immediate and significant, primarily affecting the vital air transportation sector. Aviation was first hit, with several flights to and from Corsica having to be diverted to other airports. Ajaccio and Bastia airports temporarily suspended their operations as a safety measure, leaving hundreds of passengers stranded in terminals. A particularly spectacular incident occurred on the tarmac, where a Corsica airline aircraft was nearly lifted by the exceptional force of wind gusts. Communication networks also suffered major disruptions, with localized power outages in several municipalities scattered across the island territory. Some roads were temporarily closed to traffic due to fallen trees and flying debris, momentarily isolating certain mountain villages. EDF Technical Services mobilized emergency response teams to restore power supply in the most affected areas. Beyond the destructive winds, this storm was characterized by particularly intense electrical activity that illuminated the Corsican sky for several hours. Thousands of lightning strikes were recorded above the island and surrounding waters, creating a genuine natural pyrotechnic festival. This exceptional storm activity contributed to creating a spectacle that was both fascinating and terrifying for witnesses of this meteorological episode. Social media quickly filled with spectacular videos and photos showing the intensity of these electrical discharges. Despite the violence of this storm that could have caused considerable human damage, authorities reported a relatively favorable outcome. No serious injuries were recorded, thanks notably to precautionary measures taken by security services and the vigilance of local populations who respected confinement instructions. Material damage, while present in many sectors, remained in contained proportions given the exceptional intensity of the phenomenon. This absence of casualties testifies to the effectiveness of early warning systems and the well-established weather risk culture in Corsica. From the following morning, technical teams worked with exemplary dedication to quickly restore essential services and enable a return to normal. Airports gradually resumed normal operations after complete inspection of infrastructure and ground equipment. Transportation networks were returned to service after thorough safety verification and clearance of traffic routes. This resilience capacity demonstrates the solidity of island infrastructure and the effectiveness of business continuity plans. Electricity was restored to virtually all homes before noon, testifying to the responsiveness of EDF Corsica teams. The storm that struck Corsica on August 28, 2025, will be remembered as one of the most intense meteorological episodes of the year on the island. With winds reaching 160 kilometers per hour and exceptional electrical activity, it perfectly illustrates the challenges that extreme weather phenomena represent for Mediterranean territories. Fortunately, thanks to the efficiency of emergency services and the prudence of residents, this exceptional storm resulted in a very favorable human outcome, demonstrating the importance of preparation and responsiveness to climate hazards. This event also confirms the necessity of maintaining and strengthening meteorological monitoring systems and civil protection measures in exposed territories. Don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel to follow all the latest news on weather phenomena in France and around the world. Activate notifications to be informed in real time of our latest videos. Share your testimonials and experiences of this storm in the comments.